Hi guys, it's Brittany. So today's gonna be a reaction video, and today I'll be reacting to a really funny scene from Mrs. Doubtfire, and that's where um it's where he puts his face onto the cake, which I find so funny, and he only did that because someone came over to check on his apartment, I think, to see just how he's doing under living conditions and see how things are going for him. It's like he does that to cover his face because she would have recognized him even with a wig on, so he had to. Um, that was the one thing that he had to do to cover his face so that way she won't know that it's him, because I I just love that part. That's like my favorite scene. So yeah, it's not even playing yet. So anyway, I have it here ready and everything. So um here it goes. Okay, just making sure it's turned up.
Miss Helen? Yes, dear. I take sugar in my tea. Oh, your tea. Right there in your tea. Give me right that dear sugar. What I want you here to tea, sugar, hot water, yellow. Coming right your way, dear. Right there with your tea. No. Stop. Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh, shit! Oh, oh. Can I give you a hand? Oh, no, dear, I don't need a hand. I need a face. Face. Are you sure? Oh, definitely. Face. Face. Miss Helen? The water's boiling. Hello! Ah! Oh, I'm sorry to frighten you, dear. I must look like a yeti in this liquor. This is my nightly meringue mask, hot beauty regimen. What it is basically egg white, creme fraiche, powdered sugar, vanilla, and a little touch of amber. Oh, there you go. You've got your cream and your sugar now. It's a little cappuccino. One drop or two. Would you like another one? Oh, there you go. Oh, as you can see, I can't stay with you, dear. I'm melting like a snow cone in Phoenix. There we go again. I'll go get Daddy. I'll be right with you. Hold on. Daddy! It was lovely to have met you. Lovely to meet you.
oh yeah, it's like I said, I just love that part. And what makes it more hilarious, even those who don't know, or even if you know already, you know that it's funny. But a fun fact, what makes that scene even more hilarious is because when he puts his face onto the cake and the frosting's all over his face, and when the frosting starts melting, um, it's only because the lights, those big, really tall lights on set, and because since it's so bright and it gives off heat, that it's the heat's coming from the lights on the set, that it was actually melting the frosting off his face, which is why it was dripping and falling into the cups of tea. And I know that wasn't part of it, but that's what made it even more funny. And I'm laughing just by talking about it. But yes, that's what makes it more hilarious. But yes, I have to say that there are certain scenes of Mrs. Doubtfire that just make me laugh, but that is my favorite. Just, uh, oh, it just makes me laugh hard. Oh man, like, who would have thought, like, if you don't want to be recognized by somebody and you have a wig on, what better way to not be recognized by someone is to get a cake, put your face on it. Well, maybe not literally, but maybe put some frosting on your face so that way no one would recognize you. Oh, sorry, that's a very funny way of to hide your face so that way no one can recognize you. That's a very, very funny way, especially if you don't have anything around the house to cover your face with, you know. Oh, yeah, that is so funny. And even with Robin Williams, he was also a very funny comedian. And with this movie, he did such a good job. And with any of his movies, he did such a good job. And there are some movies I have seen, and there's some I haven't seen, but for those I haven't seen, I do want to watch. And yes, he was very funny indeed. And I know to this day, for those who watch his movies and who also look up to him and all that, I know that he still is making us laugh with his performances of movies and with anything that we can watch, which, you know, still makes us laugh today um, and yeah, no matter what, like all the time, even years and years from now. Same thing with any other comedians, like even for those who have passed, like I know even with their performances in movies and shows, that they will continue to make us laugh for years and years and for generations to come. And I know that for a fact. So I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. That is all for today, and I'll see you at the movies.